My boss, Karen, walked over, her face pale. Olivia, there are officers here to see you. Megan's with them. My blood ran cold. My heart hammered against my ribs like a trapped bird. She told them I'd kidnapped Chloe, that I was holding her against her will. She spun a story so convincing, so full of manufactured tears and false outrage, that the officers actually listened. They looked at me with cold, professional suspicion. They asked me to step outside, in front of my coworkers. In the bright, unforgiving fluorescent lights of the office, they put me in handcuffs. I was humiliated beyond words, my cheeks burning, tears stinging my eyes. I spent the night in holding, a cold, miserable cell, the metallic scent of despair clinging to everything. I kept thinking of Chloe, terrified of what Megan would tell her, terrified I'd never see her again. It all came down to Chloe's words. The CPS worker, recognizing Megan's increasingly erratic behavior, had scheduled another, more in-depth interview with Chloe at her daycare. This time, they asked her a very specific question, one that cut through all the adult drama and noise. Do you feel safe with Olivia? Does Olivia hurt you? Chloe, innocent and honest, looked the worker straight in the eye. She nodded, said yes. That single, simple word, spoken by a 3-year-old, saved me. It was enough for the police to release me, and for CPS to finally see Megan for what she truly was. Chloe's little voice, her unwavering trust, had been my lifeline. The remaining hearings were swift, almost anticlimactic after all the drama. Megan lost custody completely. She didn't even bother to show up for the final hearings, proving to everyone what I had known all along. She cared more about her own freedom and self-pity than about her daughter. I got emergency guardianship, which later became full legal guardianship. It wasn't a choice I ever envisioned for myself, but it was the only one that mattered. I still see my parents sometimes. Our relationship is fractured, strained. They pretend Megan's getting her life together, that she's on a journey. They ask me to call her, to check in. I just nod, smile faintly, and change the subject. I know better. Chloe calls me mom now. It started subtly, just a mama live, then slowly, naturally, it became just mom. It's a title I never sought, but one I fiercely cherish. Drew stuck around, bless his steady, unwavering heart. He saw me through the absolute worst of it, never judging, always supporting. We're getting married next spring. A small ceremony with just close friends and, of course, Chloe as our flower girl. Sometimes, late at night, after Chloe is asleep, I look at her sweet, peaceful face, and I wonder what would have happened if I hadn't called CPS. What kind of life would she have had? What kind of person would she have grown up to be? Stuck with a mother who prioritized her own addictions over her child's well-being. The thought still sends a shiver down my spine. But then, she stirs in her sleep, maybe whispers a dream, or sometimes, she just smiles. And in that moment, seeing her safe, happy, and thriving, I know with every fiber of my being that I did the right thing. It was the hardest decision of my life, one that tore my family apart, but it was the only decision I could make. So was I wrong? Would you have done the same? Would you betray your own blood to save their child?